Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be making a brand new t-shirt design. Now the inspiration for this t-shirt actually came from one of our students. She messaged me her Pixabay account and I was looking through it and I had an amazing idea for a shirt idea. So I'm going to give a shout out. Here is her Pixabay account. If any of you want to send me your Pixabay account or designs you make and you want me to rework them into a new t-shirt design and show you how I do that, please don't hesitate to message me on Udemy because for me, that is a great way for me to get new inspiration. So you can go ahead and download the resource file and then you can click on the link and it'll take you to the image that we are looking at. I was looking through here and all of these photos are amazing, but this one caught my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And one thing that I do when I am getting inspiration is I like to look at the tags of stuff. So this is of New Jersey. I believe I've never been there, but I think it'd be fun to visit. And I saw this and I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. So what I really like, and this is what I do when I'm looking at a picture that I'm drawing inspiration from. I look at the structure of it. So you can see we have some amazing lines in the building and of the skyline, both horizontally and vertically. And then there is a whole bunch of like good negative space. So we've got wonderful sky space and wonderful where the water is. And what I'm seeing when I look at this is I think it'd be cool to put like some text that is like New Jersey down here. And then I found this cool frame thing when I was looking through Canva that will make negative space vertically. I think it's going to be great. So that's my thought process when I'm looking at stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to download 1920 by 1920 and it downloaded. So we're going to go ahead and get into Canva. So I am now in the Canva app. Canva always does updates, so it may look slightly different, but you should be able to follow along. I'm going to go over to the custom size. I'm going to do 4200 by 4800. And I'm going to do pixels and I'm going to click create a new design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upload my image. I'm just going to find it, my downloads folder, and I'm going to drag and drop it in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click add page. And while this is uploading, I'm going to go over to the elements and I'm going to search for frame and I'm going to look through here. Now there's a whole bunch of cool frames that they have added, but what I really liked was the frame with like the negative space. So I really like that one. And I just want to double check to make sure there aren't any other ones in there. That one is also awesome. But you can choose anyone that you like. And as you can see, they've got some really awesome frames to choose from. And I think I'm just going to put striped frame and see if there's anything else that looks better. But I'm not seeing anything that I like better. So I'm going to go with this one. So on my first page, I'm going to go to my uploads and I'm going to drop this in here. And I'm going to enlarge it. And I'm going to slightly cut off some of this area of the photo so that my picture fits in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to add to this image, we're going to export it as a PNG, and then we're going to re-import it and put it in this frame because I want to add New Jersey right here. And we can't just add text over it because it won't have that negative space of these lines. So I'm going to go over to text. Now I had a question on how do I decide on what texts I'm going to use. So when I see this, I see a very industrial scenery. While there's still nature in it, like it gives me very industrial vibes. And a lot of the industrial fonts were typical of that of the Industrial Revolution. So during the Industrial Revolution, they used what is called fat face fonts. And basically what fat face fonts is are really thick blocky text that can be seen from far away. So if you're like, you know, have a factory building and you have a huge sign where the building is, the name of the building, and all of the details, they made it this big fat chunky text that can be seen from a long distance away. So when I'm thinking about designing, that is kind of something that I am thinking of. Also, let me know in the comments. You can write a review and let me know, would a history of graphic design class be useful for you? Because a lot of my decisions are based on like the history of graphic design. So the Industrial Revolution, arts and crafts movement, different logos throughout time. So if this is something you're interested in, let me know and I will make a course on that. So I'm going to go ahead and look through here. So if we are looking at texts like this is a nice fat face, the design proposal is a good one. So if you're looking through here and you see a specific font you like I like this design proposal. What I can do is I can click on it. I can click ungroup and it'll ungroup the whole text. I can click on this and I can see that this is League Spartan and I can use that specific font. So what I'm going to do is I do like that font. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click add a heading and I'm going to search for League. Spartan. And I'm going to enlarge it. And what I will do is I will put new, and for the sake of playing with it, I'm going to copy and paste it. And I'm going to put Jersey. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this dot dot dot. I'm going to click on the little a, big A, same way here, and that will make it all caps. And that'll just give it a nice design. So I think I might do something like this. That kind of looks interesting. And the reason I'm going to leave it black because I would put this on a black shirt, and while the black may not be exactly the same, it'll pretty much give the illusion of this being cut out so that the negative space of the shirt shows through. So I have two ideas. I could either do it like that, which kind of looks cool. I'm going to draw a ruler. I can either do it where it lines up with this J. I'm going to go ahead and go down to this little bar down here and make it larger. And I can line this up together. So I could do something like this. what I would do is I would enlarge the new all the way to the end of this R right here so that it sits at the top of this JER in Jersey. And a lot of this is just trial and error, messing around with your design until you like what you have. So I'm going to zoom out, and I kind of like the way that looks. And I just want to make sure, I know that I pick a point like right here on this building and I will line it up right there so that it is so that it has good alignment within the photo. And as you can see, it works out to where it aligns with the edge of this building. So I like the way that looks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to share. I'm going to go to download. I only want the first page downloaded. And I want a transparent background because I want the white right here cut off so that it's just the photo. And I will click download. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload my design we just exported. I'm going to go ahead and enlarge this. And what I'll do is I will just enlarge it and have it cut off the page. And I'm waiting for that to upload. And I will drop it in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this in the photo. I'm going to get rid of my guidelines real quick. And this is what it looks like. So as you can see, when I double click on it, you can adjust it however way you want. But what I'm looking for is this stripe right here. I want it in line with the point of this building. And you can see, you can either make it larger or smaller if you want. I think I'll make it slightly larger. And by doing that, you can see that it helped these negative lines go through the points on the buildings. So I'm going to click off of it so you can see it better. And this is what it looks like. It has the negative space lines through intersections in the building. So I'm liking the way this looks. And I'm not concerned that it's going off because this is how I want my design to look. And what I will do is I will go over to share, I will click download PNG transparent background, and I only want page 2. I will click done, and I'm going to download it. As you can see, this is what my shirt looks like when it's printed on black. So I hope you enjoyed the little update that I did with this course. Feel free to message me through Udemy about any questions you have, or if you want me to take some of your designs and make a new tutorial out of them. Don't forget to leave a review, and I will see you next time.